Good morning, it's Wednesday the 14th of October. How good are you with numbers? Maths was never my strong subject, and even now I'm embarrassingly bad at mental arithmetic. So when the Chancellor of the Exchequer makes announcements about the level of financial support he's proposing to put in place to support businesses affected by the pandemic, or when the cost of HS2 is being discussed, or when the Prime Minister is promising extra spending for hospital building or offshore wind farms, how meaningful to you are the figures which are quoted? And does it make much difference whether someone is a millionaire or a billionaire? Well, I came across some interesting questions recently. First, how much time is a million seconds? Press pause if you want to work it out before I tell you. The answer is 11.5 days. Next, how long is a billion seconds? Pause again. Answer, 32 years. Finally, how long is 1 trillion seconds? Don't bother, I'll tell you. It's over 31,000 years. I don't know about you, but when it comes to national or international finance or debt, the millions and billions and trillions and gazillions all just merge and represent a number beyond my power to comprehend. Yet, in reality, my failure to distinguish between them is like not knowing which is heavier, an ant or an elephant. And in truth, perhaps I am somewhat irresponsible. I don't know whether God has a head for figures. The numbers involved in the universe are beyond imagining. And as Howard Petch pointed out recently in his Harvest Reflection, a handful of good quality topsoil contains more living organisms than there are people on planet Earth. But I suspect being preoccupied with numbers is a peculiarly human rather than a divine characteristic. It certainly was for the disciple Simon Peter, who wanted to know how many times he should forgive someone who wronged him. No doubt feeling quite generous of spirit, he proposed 7 times, only for Jesus to confuse the maths by proposing 70 times 7, by which time Peter would well and truly have lost count, which is, of course, the point. In our time we are obsessed by numbers, and sometimes it seems that if something is not measurable, it is not important or worthwhile. Yet numbers can confuse as well as clarify, as we know if we try to follow the COVID data. Trading statistics may be a major political and economic strategy, but truly the most essential elements of human life in community do not lend themselves to measurement. Beauty, compassion, trust, and love, to name but a few. We worship a God to whom, according to Isaac Watts, 1,000 ages are like an evening gone, though the psalmist said it first. So given this carelessness about the passing of time, I think we may also conclude that God is not very interested in keeping numerical scores, awarding points for good behaviour and deducting them for bad, with somewhere an approved threshold which we just might reach if we apply ourselves diligently. No, God delights in giving freely to those who need it. In Isaiah, for example, "Come, all you who are thirsty, come to the waters, and you who have no money, come, buy and eat." Come, buy wine and milk without money and without cost. No money, no cost, no calculations necessary. So too, as Paul writes to the Ephesians, because of his great love for us, God, who is rich in mercy, made us alive with Christ, even when we were dead in sins. It is by grace you have been saved. No mention at all of anything needing to be counted or measured. What a relief! Thanks be to God. Let's pray. Generous God, thank you that in Christ you have freed us from any attempt to calculate the value of our lives, and your love for us is beyond measure. Forgive us when our living and our relationships are too calculated, and help us to become channels of your overflowing grace reaching others. In the name of Jesus, Amen. God bless you today.